It is controlled by Embiid. And good to have you with us on NBA TV. More three-point shooting, and that's maybe the biggest difference between these two teams. Simmons, size advantage. He'll get home, won't he?
Mouse in the house, and that's the next step in this game. Don't be afraid to just get big down there, get to your jump hook like he just did.
Trying to get Hachimura going, and he glasses the steal leaders as well in the NBA. It'll be Seth Curry. And nice pass, wasn't it, to Ben Simmons?
A little windy in Philly today. A little windy.
Well, he was hitting into the wind.
He wants all of his bigs to be aggressive inside and look to finish the way Alex Len did right there. Put some pressure on Embiid. Make him worry about them and feel them on defense a little bit.
Not a bad stroke.
Oh, man.
And Len squirts it over to Rui Hachimura with the help of Westbrook. It's an early 4-point lead for the 76ers, 2.5 minutes in. Bradley Beal playing through Embiid. That's a strong take.
Beal, he really is that. There's nothing he can't do from an offensive standpoint when it comes to scoring that basketball.
That's a gamble, leaving the short corner at 3 open for Seth Curry.
Oh, my goodness.
Bradley Beal off the pick and the pop.
Ooh.
And Washington with the lead by 1. Bit of the postseason. 19 winning seasons out of the first 21. Now Bradley Beal on a little fall away over a good defender in Danny Green. Strong once again. So Russ has started the game now 1 for 4 after going 7 for 17 in game 1. Ben Simmons on the little fall away. Okay, Stephanie, and a couple of other things we'll get into that Doc Rivers brought up when it came to Ben Simmons. As Tobias Harris spins his way, little fall away on the baseline to a 5-point-6er lead. As they double Embiid on the lob, a little bit behind, but they find Seth Curry. And at the shot clock, it looked like the foot was on the line for a long 2. Green, his voice means a lot. A 33-year-old, you mentioned it. He's been around winning so much, Doc said his voice means a lot. Gonna be Ben Simmons with Bertan trying to draw the charge.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley came through with a triple-double in a Game 5 clincher for the 76ers. Tybal, and it wasn't a pass, but Ben Simmons will take it.
Hey, Ben Simmons
tries to keep it. And it gets a break on the ball squirting free, but it's picked up, and Ben Simmons. Stephanie mentioned it. He had 6 points in the opener. Ahead of the curve on that is Smith on the drive and kick. Perfect lob. What a setup. Gafford's got it. Now George Hill denied by Bertans, who just had his shot blocked by Matisse Thybulle. Not the way they wanted to start the first possession of the second quarter. And George Hill, the veteran, who started with the San Antonio Spurs. Sixers shooting 59% to 41%. Melton denied. That was Gafford. He put his body into Gafford. Didn't work. Ish, proper decision. Hachimura going to the free throw line, looking for the three-point play. They'll feed off him with that group on the floor offensively, and he gives it away. Bradley Beal with the good hands and takes it the distance. Points off the takeaway. Back on the floor. What a start he has had. It'll be Embiid. He gets the triple. Back to a 9-point lead for the 76ers. Pitch has been sensational from the beginning of the season. Ben Simmons, a little bit strong, but a gift. And a giveaway by Russell, which is rare on a board. And Ben Simmons is up to 14. So Washington in good shape. Bradley Beal has been the catalyst. He's 6 for 8 from the field. And Slow-Mo Lopez. Robin Lopez. Russell with Lopez. Over Embiid. And Russell Westbrook on the follow. 16 points.
The problem is Philly has a point guard that can do the same type of thing in Ben Simmons.
It'll be Bradley Beal. Little Euro into the paint. Kind of froze Joel Embiid.
I have no problem with that shot at all, though. I think Ben Simmons needs to do more of that.
Real good news. You saw Tobias Harris on the sideline. Bradley Beal gets the roll.
Well, you knew this Wizards team wasn't going to go away. I've seen plenty of games this year where they've been down big, sometimes even 20-plus points in the second half, and they continuously fight their way back in the ball game.
Addition, Seth Curry has been the 30-year-old in his 7th year. It'll be Russell leaving it. Robin Lopez against the much smaller Danny Green creates some space. Simmons has 16, 18 for Bradley Beal. Nobody else in double figures for the Wizards. Beal gets home again.
Philadelphia has a Bradley Beal problem right now.
The Sixers won the game, though. They won it by 6. 60 for Beal that night. It'll be Tobias Harris in rhythm off the dribble. And Tobias Harris super efficient to get his 12 points. Beal breaking it off. He's got another.
I think it might be one of those special nights, Joe. Bradley Beal with the snatch back.
George Hill Embiid trying to get Robin Lopez out of position on the step back. That's not normal. I'm sorry for a guy better than 7 feet.
Yeah. Paint down. If the Wizards are going to beat you, make them beat you from 3. I see Tobias. I'm not sure if that ankle is loose or not, but it looks like he's doing pretty well right now.
Shares it with Westbrook. Finally, a little bit strong. Tobias Harris has it. Simmons always looking for early offense. Not a bad lead on the take. What a finish! Wow. Incredible! The regular season in scoring 117 a game, but dead last and giving up points at almost 120 a contest. Get it to the hot hand, the mid-range. Bradley Beal, it continues. He is now 12 of 16 from the field. A heartbreaker for Washington.
Boy, the Wizards needed that. I mean, that touched every part of the rim and just wouldn't stay down.
So 1 for 11 on their triples, mid-range of Seth Curry, and what a pickup.
Needs his backcourt teammate to step up and get buckets right along with him.
Good skip, cross, Danny Green, Joel Embiid. He found him. 17-point lead, biggest of the game for the Sixers.
Goes on a quick 5-7-0 spurt. This thing could go 20-plus really, really quickly.
Danny Green. Ben Simmons creates something out of absolutely nothing. As Harris on a clean 8 of 10 for Harris after a really good first game. Neto caught in the air, still gets the finish.
Great drive.
Embiid, you knew he was going up with it. And he gets it. Wide open. And a timeout for Washington with the biggest lead of the game, now at 20 out of the game. But the win for Russell and OKC. It'll be Bradley Beal and stops on a dime for the mid-range game.
And that move is so tough. And look how much space he created against Ben Simmons. Simmons is an incredible defensive player. 6'10", might be defensive player of the year. But that just shows you how good Bradley Beal is defensively. I mean, offensively.
What is Gafford going to do when he gets sealed that early and the work is done by Embiid? So this is for down the road purposes for Washington. They've got a good one. Ish finding some space against the length of Ben Simmons. He had to work hard for it. Ish with a half dozen off the bench. They also have 6 from Gafford. And Tobias Harris. They kind of relaxed once Ben walked through the play. Tobias Harris coming up short on a little floater. So 20 points for Simmons. Here's Smith for Hachimura. They needed it.
Man, the Wizards
time.
needed that.
Been dominated by Philadelphia since about 3.5 left in the second quarter. Beal on the spin. Nice. What a handle.
Are you kidding me?
What a handle by Bradley Beal.
Joe, are you kidding me with that right there?
Bradley Beal also second all-time leading scorer in franchise history behind the Hall of Famer Elvin Hayes. Joel Embiid finds some space. Bowling right through Daniel Gafford. Waiting for the pick is Ish Smith. On the skip, Neto. And the fall away. Gets the roll.
I don't know how he got that one off, Joe.
Right there now. But 6'10" against 6 feet. And Ben Simmons gets the best of him again.
And that's what Ben's been doing all his work. Series specialist can be taken away. Because if you just switch your coverage and make sure guys don't leave his body, and then he doesn't get good shots.
The take and the bucket. Going to the free throw line. Maxey, fouled by Hutchinson.
Stars to play like stars on a nightly basis. Joel Embiid is way more consistent this year, and Ben Simmons isn't worrying about people talking about what he can't do. He's focusing on what he does well.
It'll be Tybalt after the defensive sequence.
Maxey, Joe, I told
the team is only 2 of 17 in their triples, and they've struggled this year from beyond the arc.
Yeah,
you don't have the 3 to play catch up. Reverse, Maxey.
Oh, Maxey's having a good time right now. He's going right at Lopez.
First stack up for Dwight Howard. Whether you like his game or not, he's got the numbers that back it up. Korkmaz. This is a young man. You remember, they didn't pick up his option.
Kleber got going earlier in that game. Porzingis had a good game. He had 20 points. You can't let the Mavericks get everything.
High screen to roll, Maxey. Good night. The nicest people that we get to work with and deal with, and 2 of the best coaches in the NBA. It's over.